Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we've got something a little bit different. We are going to be going through the Streamer Showdown Squads. We're going to be looking at each streamer's squad, and we're going to analyse who we think will do well, who we think's got the best squad, who's got the worst squad, who could be some of the key players in the leagues and the knockouts as well. So let's move on to the very first squad. Okay, so the first squad we come to is Chesnoid's. We're going to go through the team now. As you can see, he's got Nick Pope, Rajkovic, Fabinho, Lucas Hernandez, Ruben Diaz, Eric Bailly, Emre Can, Kieran Trippier, Emerson, Telles, Ndidi, Kovacic, De Bruyne, Rafinha, Richarlison, Memphis Depay, Immobile, and Wassim Ben Yedder. A very good squad. One of the best things about this squad is obviously Kevin De Bruyne. What a player he is. He's one of the best players on FM, in my opinion. If you stick him in that advanced playmaker role, deep line playmaker role, he would do absolute bits. Another player that I'm going to be saying is one to watch on this team is Alex Telles. Alex Telles is an absolute class left back. As you can see here, brilliant crossing, brilliant dribbling. He can even take a corner and a free kick. So from set pieces, he's going to be very well rounded. Overall, very good. Defensively, though, guys, you need to be careful of him. Positioning 9. He can get caught out if you're going to be attacking a lot. So make sure you've got someone, maybe a DM, to cover him. But yeah. So this is how I personally would use Chesnoid's team. So as you can see, guys, this is the formation I would be using if I was Chesnoid. He might not be the same as me, but this is what I would be going for. I would be going for a flat back four, Telles, Trippier to be the bombing on wing backs. Going to be a little bit exposed, so you're going to stick Ndidi in there as the DM. De Bruyne, play him as the deep line playmaker with maybe Emre Can as like the box-to-box kind of midfielder, getting up and down, doing the dirty work. Having Ndidi just sitting and covering the fullbacks when they go forward. Obviously, Depay, Rafinha, very attacking inside forwards or inverted wingers. Either one, they're going to be coming in, cutting inside. Kevin De Bruyne spraying the ball around, getting them in behind the defence with Immobile just doing the hard work, running into the channels. Being a bit of a poacher as well. You could either play him as a poacher or as an advanced forward, in my opinion. I think the centre-backs are very strong. Hernandez and Diaz, absolute beasts. Nick Pope, I would have in goal over Rajkovic. I've had some bad experiences with Rajkovic in the past on FM, but that is the team I would use if I was Chesnoid. Squad number 2 is from Clates. Very good team, in my opinion. One of the stronger teams in this draft. As you can see, he's got Handanovic and Kepa, two very good goalkeepers. Klosterman, Kolarov, Ben Davis, Tapsoba, Zagadou, Varane, Hakimi, Adama Traore, Rodri, Pulgar, Madison, Alberto, Mbappe, Victor Osimhen, Lukaku, and Tammy Abraham. 3 very good strikers here, all very quick. I think probably the slowest pace on this is what, 17 or 19, 16, 15, around that. No striker under 15 or 16 pace there, so very, very quick. A very good team. I would say this is one of my favourite picks. I am Team Clates so far. I think this is the best squad we've seen so far, but this is how I'd use them personally. Okay, so this is how I would use it. I would line up with the 4-2-4, Handanovic in goal, Kolarov on the left-hand side at left back, putting him in mainly for set pieces. His set pieces are second to none on this game. He's got one of the best set piece attributes in the game. Zagadou, him over to Tapsoba, mainly for headering. He's got great jumping reach, great heading, very strong. Rafa Varane goes in at centre-back for obvious reasons. One of the best centre-backs on the game. Hakimi, a very good attacking right-back. I'm going to have him bombing up this right wing, probably on a wing-back attack. This is a very attacking tactic. We'll have Rodri as a more defensive midfielder with Alberto maybe pushing on a little bit as an advanced playmaker or something similar like that. Madison, advanced playmaker on the wing or as an inside forward, cutting in, doing bits over here while Hakimi overlaps him there. Mbappe, left-hand side. Obvious reasons. One of the best players on the game, probably the best player in the world, I would say, on FM, in my opinion. And then up front, Victor Osimhen and Lukaku, two absolute beasts. One's quick, one's strong. It is one of the best strike forces on the game, but that is how I would use Team Clates. Squad number 3 is Dr. Benji's, guys. One of everyone's favourites. I saw a lot of people saying that Benji is the favourite on Twitter. It's a decent squad. Only one goalkeeper, and I like that. You can save a lot of money on drafts by not picking a goalkeeper. There's not many games where you need a second goalkeeper, not many times where your goalkeeper actually gets injured. It's a risk, but it can pay off. So, Jan Oblak, one of the best goalkeepers in the game, probably the best in my opinion. Nordi Mukiel, Ben Mee, Kieran Tierney, Stefan de Vrij, Skriniar, Odriozola, George or Jorge, Kante, and Guisa, Douglas Costa, Felipe Anderson, Lucas Paqueta, Pogba, Greenwood, Pepe, Messi, and Cavani. Obviously, the GOAT Messi being in there, he is definitely one to look out for. I would say as well, look out for Lucas Paqueta. Very good player. Quite underrated, I would imagine, in these. You can't go wrong with N'Golo Kante as well. You know what that man's about. He is a very, very, very good player. Look at that. World-class midfielder. 20 teamwork, 20 work rate, 20 stamina. He will run for the whole 90 minutes and he will put a shift in for you. But this is what I would do with Benji's squad. Okay, guys, so this is what I would do. I would line up again in the 4-1-2-1 or whatever it's called, the 4-3-3, some would call it. Kieran Tierney on the left-back position, Skriniar and de Vrij on the centre-back, Odriozola on the right-hand side. Just wing-back supports here, nothing too fancy. They're going to get forward. They're good at going forward as well. Kante, maybe a ball-winning midfielder or an anchor man, maybe even a DM. You could kind of do any of them roles here. I would have Lucas Paqueta as the advanced playmaker or maybe even a Mazzala. I'm not sure yet. Maybe, and then have Pogba as the advanced playmaker. But yeah, quite an attacking midfield here. Them both pushing forward, but they are covered by Kante, who you know he's going to cover all this ground here. The GOAT, Lionel Messi, best player ever to have played the game in my opinion. You know what you're going to do. Get the ball to him, make the magic happen. Stick him on the right hand side. He will cut in as an inverted winger, advanced playmaker or an inside forward. He can do anything of the sort. Pepe, I used him. I think he's a little bit quicker than the other wingers available, as like in Douglas Costa. I would go for Pepe. I think he's a little bit better on FM. Maybe IRL, Douglas Costa might be better, but in my opinion, Pepe is probably the one to go forward. Cavani, you stick him up there. In my opinion, what you do here is you play him as the deep line forward on attack. Try and bring him into the game. He will drop into these positions, link up the play, give the ball to Messi and Pepe and let them push forward. And you obviously have the attacking midfielders pushing forward and creating late runs into the box. Very good squad. There is some frailties to it. It's not my favourite squad so far. The wing-backs do let it down in my opinion. They are very good wing-backs, but I would say this has got a very good chance against us. I'd say that around the semi-final. Next up, we have Fox in the box. Everyone knows Foxy. Very knowledgeable on the game. This is his team. Unai Simon in goal with Lee Grant, obviously a backup, I would imagine, unless Foxy has gone absolutely crazy. Gomez, Alaba, Mancini, Marquinhos, Connor Cody, Matt Doherty, Lucas Digne, Ward-Prowse, Foden, James Rodriguez, Berisha, Fernandes, Barella, Savic, Tielemans, and Callum Wilson. My players to watch on this team, obviously Bruno Fernandes. Everyone knows how good he is. Very good at penalties. Little jab at the Man United fans out there. But no, on serious note, he's very good. Absolute class player. Technical abilities off the chain. Mentals are good. Physically good. Just one of the best number 10s in the game. The other one I think you need to watch out for is David Alaba on that left-hand side. Absolute tank on the left-hand side. He can do everything. Look at them attributes. The lowest attribute he has is for finishing, and it's 10. Very, very impressive. And everyone knows this man. If you're an FM fan, you know how good this guy is. Callum Wilson, 17 pace, only 14 off the ball this year. I'm pretty sure it was higher last year, but still, absolute quality player. He will score goals in any situation, any game. Honestly, guys, watch out for Mr. Callum Wilson. But this is how I would line up if I had Foxy's team. Okay, so this is how I would line up. Something very different, but this is what I've come up with in my head. 3 very good centre-backs. I don't feel like you could leave either of them out. Mancini, Marquinhos and Gomez are going to be very strong. 2 very good attacking wing-backs. Alaba is going to go forward, and so is Doherty. They're going to put some very good balls into the box. Have Barella in here. He will cover these areas. He will cover the wing-backs going forward as a DLP on defend. Tielemans and Savic. I would personally play a double box-to-box kind of formation. Advanced playmaker or attacking midfield for Fernandes. He's going to be supporting Callum Wilson very, very well. I imagine you want to play this quite direct football. Play it quite quick as well. Get Alaba and Doherty pumped up there very quick. Try and get Fernandes on the ball and play them balls over the top and get Callum Wilson in behind. Very good team for Foxy. If he plays like this, I think it'll work well. It'll be interesting to see how he plays in tonight's showdown. But this is what I would do with Foxy's team. The next team on our list is Mr. Lalujo. Kevy 4 times, trying to make it Kevy 5 times. The only person to win it that many times. This team is impressive. I don't think it's like amazing because you haven't got the likes of Mbappe, Ronaldo, Messi or anyone like that. But overall, it's very good. You've got very good players in each position. It's probably the most well-rounded squad and one of my favourites. I think I'm going to go... Kev is probably going to be one of the favourites in this tournament for me. One, for the fact that he's won the competition as many times as anyone else. And the squad is one of the best ones. But this is how I would line up if I was Kev. Okay, so here we go. This is Lelujo's team. As you can see, it's a standard 4-2-3-1. And this is what I was getting at. It's nothing special, nothing crazy about it, but it's solid in every position. You look at the team. Donnarumma, great goalkeeper. Ferland Mendy, one of the best left-backs in the game. Stones, Van Dijk and Trent, all great players in their positions and probably some of the best players in their positions. Van Dijk, definitely one of the best centre-backs in the game. Trent, we know what Trent can do. Trent to Van Dijk was a very popular choice in FM20. Henderson, stick him in there as a DLP. He will clear up and do bits in here, control the possession. Sol will be the more box-to-box attacking midfielder, but still not having going too far forward. Zaniolo and Rashford, they are going to cut in from the wings. They are going to be very pacey, very tricky, and very good. And then you've got Jack Grealish, underrated. One of my favourite players from FM20. I used him in a couple of my saves last year. He's very, very good. Great advanced playmaker on attack, great dribbling, great flair, good passing, good vision. And then Lautaro Martinez up front. What more can you say? Not the most prolific striker in the world, not the best striker in the world. He's no Harry Kane when it comes to finishing, and he's no Fabio Silva when they get in their prime either. But he's world class still nonetheless. Very, very good team. This is going to be very hard to beat. Next on the list is second yellow card, the reigning champion of Streamer Showdown. Sirigu in goal, obviously because he's the only goalkeeper they have. Danny Carvajal, Nacho Monreal, Jimenez, Kimpembe, Dendonka, Frankie de Jong, Daniel Vass, Johnny, Kevin Rodriguez, Adrian Rabiot, Toni Kroos, Thomas Lemar, Dilrosun, Sancho, Werner, Icardi and Alexander Isaac. Very good team. The players I would definitely look out for here is Frankie de Jong. Absolutely brilliant player. Him and Toni Kroos in the middle there will absolutely dominate most games. 20 passing, 18 vision, 18 decisions, 18 composure. Absolutely brilliant. He may physically be a bit slow, not great anymore, but he will still do a job in there. For me, that is what I would do there, is play them two in the middle. Up front, Icardi, great finisher he is. Good composure, good finishing, good heading, good penalty taking, good off the ball. 20 off the ball, very good. Good first touch, so he will not miss many chances. He will score a lot of goals. Get him up front and he will bang the goals in. But yeah, this is how I would use second yellow cards team. Okay, so this is how I line up. We're going another 4-2-4, quite attacking. Sirigu in goal, obviously. Johnny on the left-hand side. I was debating between him and Kevin Rodriguez, but Johnny just pips it. He played quite well in the draft against me. So have him. I wouldn't have the fullbacks going too far forward and too attacking, because we're going to have quite a slow midfield in here, not a very quick one. They're not going to be able to cover the ground as well as some other teams, but they are very good players. Kimpembe and Jimenez, very, very solid at the back, and then the front four is absolutely lethal. Lemar on the left, Sancho on the right, Icardi and Timo Werner up front. That is pace for days. I would imagine he's going to play quite counter-attacking football. That's how I would do it. Just get the ball in behind for Icardi and Werner. Sancho and Lemar are going to be supporting you as well. While I'd imagine that De Jong and Toni Kroos just kind of sit in the midfield, spray the ball around. I think you're going to try and want to play out of the back here with Sirigu. Get the ball into Kimpembe and Jimenez. Get the ball to De Jong and Kroos as well. And then just pump them balls forward. Play it long. Get some set pieces. Frankie de Jong can take a free kick as well. Kimpembe and Jimenez very good in the air as well. So yeah, decent team from second yellow card. He may be an underdog, but when you actually look into his team, it's a very, very good team. The next squad we come to is Tom FM. Only one goalkeeper again. You know, I like that strategy. I've already told you so far. Azpilicueta, Chiellini, Tamori, Acerbi, Regulion, Banat, Paredes, Herrera, Aranguiz, Gundogan, Herrera, Silva, Ronaldo, the GOAT, or second GOAT behind Messi, Lamela, Musiala, Luis Suarez, and Milik. Very good side. Obviously, Cristiano Ronaldo, he is going to be the one to look out for. This man is an absolute beast. 15 acceleration, 16 pace, and they're some of his worst attributes. At 35 years old, 19 finishing, 20 penalty taking, good 17 technique, off the ball and leadership, flair, determination, decisions. It's just, the list is endless with Ronaldo. He should bang in plenty of goals and be a class player. The other one I'm going to shout out is a bit of a dark horse at defence. Tamori. 19 acceleration. He will be very good at getting back. Stick him in that central defender cover role, and I think he could do bits there with two very hard working midfielders in here as well. So I'll show you how I would line up if I was Tom FM. So here we have it. De Gea in goal. Bernat on the left back position, Azpilicueta on the right back position. I think you're going to want Bernat attacking more here and going further forward and being a little bit more attacking than Azpilicueta will, because Azpilicueta is getting on a little bit now. He hasn't got the legs. Also, you've got Keelan, he's not got the legs either, so you can have Tomori covering Azpilicueta a little bit. I'd stick Paredes in here as a DLP. Just have him picking up the ball off the defence, sort of looking up, giving it to the other two midfielders and to the more advanced attacking players. With Herrera and Aaron Guiz, as Ander Herrera, not Hector, I would have them probably have Herrera as a box-to-box or maybe even a Carolero to cover this sort of area while Bernat is bombing forward, have him as a wing-back attack. And then the same as Aaron Guiz, you could sort of have him on a box-to-box or Carolero. More box-to-box for me so he can get more forward, and Herrera could possibly cover this way. You might even want to do it like this, whoever's got the higher work rate. Swap them around and have Aaron Guiz coming on the left-hand side. And then the front three, they kind of speak for themselves. You've got Bernardo Silva, you know what he's about. A little tricky player, good passing, good vision, good flair. He's gonna slip the ball forward and through to Ronaldo and Suarez. If they get the chance, they're going to score. They probably will not miss many chances. Tom FM going to be one of the stronger players in this draft as well. So look out for Tom, especially with Ronaldo. Okay, the next one we have got work the space. Only one goalkeeper again. Big fan of that. Claudio Bravo, Hysaj, Emerson, Rudiger, Paulista, Matip, Eric Dyer, Benjamin Mendy, Alex Witsel, Frank Kessie, Taliso, Goretzka, Bale, Son, Cacciavoli, Lozano, Mane and Salah. So one thing I will say about this team is I'm not a massive fan of it. It seems quite imbalanced to me. A lot of wingers. You've got Salah, Mane, Lozano, Son and Bale. That's like 4 or 5 wingers there. It's very, very imbalanced for me. You could have Lozano up front, but obviously the main 2 players you've got to look out for is Sadio Mane and Mohamed Salah. Very good players. Goretzka in midfield as well is a very good player as well. This is how I would line up if I was work the space though. Okay guys, so here is my team. Bravo in goal. We're going for 3 at the back. Something a little bit different. We're going for a 3-4-3. A little bit attacking. Bale on the left-hand side. Son on the right. Both playing them as wingers. These guys are going to be all centre-backs. Kessie as the box-to-box. We want him going up and down the pitch, just moving around. Goretzka can be the DLP, maybe on defend as well. So just so he drops back a little bit as well and helps out defensively. I would start this off on... For me, I would go balanced for the mentality. And then up front... Mane, Lozano and Salah, these guys are going to get in behind the defence every day of the week. Each one of these is just pure pace. You can see work the space, it's just going for pure pace. I wonder if it'll work. I'm not sure. It's definitely got me intrigued to see how work the space gets on though. But yeah, this is how I would line up if I was Jack. Okay, the final team we have is Zealand's. As you can see, he's gone for 2 goalkeepers. One of them is very cheap though in Petr Cech, 38 years old. Alisson in goal as well. Upamecano, Chris Smalling, Laporte, Wan-Bissaka, Dest, Gaya, Soucek, Kondogbia, Samuel Chukwueze, I can't say his name, Christian Pulisic, Martin Odegaard, Neymar, Eriksen, Reina, Haaland and Vardy. Very good team, very strong, one of the favourites from this whole lineup. How many players do we want to pick out here? Because there's some good ones. Vardy. Not the best player in the team, not the most valuable player in the team, but look at that. 17 acceleration, 17 pace at 33 years old with 18 finishing. Then you've got Neymar, the wonder kid. Look at his attributes. 18 finishing, 18 off the ball, 18 pace. Just an absolute beast. He will score goals as well. Then you've got Neymar, another very good player. We all know what Neymar can do. 20 dribbling, 20 flair, still quick as well, great passing, great vision, great technique, just a great player all round. Come to Jose Gaya as well, good left back, Laporte and Upamecano, great players. Alisson, one of the best goalkeepers in the world. This is also a shout out for one of my favourites. This and Clate's team, probably one of the 2 best teams. I would not be surprised if it's them 2 in the final. But if I was Zealand, this is how I would line up. Okay, so we've gone for another 4-2-4. I know we've done a few of them already, but 4-2-4 is very effective this year. Alisson in goal, Gaya, Wan-Bissaka on the fullback positions. They are going to bomb forward and get very far forward and be very attacking. Upamecano and Laporte will be able to handle the counter-attacks as well, so it's very good there. Kondogbia, he will be the more defensive box-to-box type midfielder. He'll do more of the dirty work and more of the running. Odegaard will be the more flair player. He'll get forward and do more bits and give the ball to Neymar and Pulisic on the wings. Neymar, again, he'll be cutting in from that left-hand side, doing absolute wonders on there. Pulisic, he will probably bring width to the team, playing a little bit wider, potentially as a winger, getting good balls into the box. And then Haaland and Vardy, two of the best quick strikers on the game. They're going to get the ball over the top, in behind the defence. You're going to have to probably play a very deep line against this team, otherwise you're going to get caught out. Either that or have two good centre-backs with great positioning and great anticipation, just so they know when the ball's coming over the top and they can step forward and play that offside trap. But yeah, that is all the teams, guys. So, yeah, that is how I would line up if I was Zealand. Okay, guys, so we have gone through every squad in the game. My two favourites, who I think will be in the final, are probably going to be Clates and Zealand. Both very, very, very good teams. So unless they meet up in the semis or the quarterfinals, expect to see Zealand and Clates in the final. You have my word. I know what I'm talking about. Trust me. Yeah. I do hope you enjoyed watching, guys. The Streamer Showdown will be starting on the 30th of January at 7 PM, I believe. So make sure you do not miss that. This video is going live a few hours before that. So in a few hours' time after watching this, the Showdown will be live. I will be live in the chats. I will be dipping around in between teams. But yeah, I'm very excited to watch it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, guys, please make sure you like, subscribe, hit the little bell notification so you know when the next video goes live. I will see you in the Showdown chat, guys. Goodbye.